Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, they've been looking forward to this game and have to be anxious to tip it off. They've been pretty tight-lipped about the game plan coming in, but very soon we'll find...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. With Craig Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Boston Celtics. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Lakers 5 right now. Magic Johnson is out there with West. And there's Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. Celtics passing it around for 3. Pierce. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Pierce has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Johnson. T right on. Hooked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. O'Neal a screen on Bird. Kobe, no luck.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Here's Havlicek. Good on the baseline, James. Havlicek's got his first basket.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
West kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Here's Russell. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Boy, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here's Johnson. Drains the 19-footer.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that 3 off in time.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The turnaround jumper, and Bird with the basket on the assist from Havlicek.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 8. From the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Celtics on offense. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He said minimizing turnovers is one of the keys to the game. Taking care of the ball and not giving away possessions is very important to their chances of winning. He'd rather his guys miss a few opportunities being careful than being crazy out there. Kevin?
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games within high-pitched defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
No, it's so true, Greg, because make a mistake, and this team will capitalize. They need to keep a tight handle on the basketball and limit their turnovers.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Left side, Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Pierce for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Kobe kicks it to West. Back to Kobe. A three ball.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Bird. And it's Boston with another.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Cousy with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lakers trail by 16. Poke loose. Russell passes to Cousy over Johnson, and it's Boston with another.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now here's West. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here is Los Angeles now. 17-point game. Kobe against Pierce. Bryant dishes to Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Kobe's got 7 points in the game. Havlicek. And again, Boston with the triple.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Lakers trail by 18. For three, Kobe. That shot off.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
You know, I'm surprised the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. You know, that's their preferred weapon tonight. Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
Now here's Bird. Bryant with the rebound. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. That's blocked by Bird. Russell with a wide open look. And the three ball is good. He's got 11.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
From deep three-point range, and again, Boston with the triple.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
Los Angeles calls timeout. An All-Star Week, a fan favorite, certainly, Doris. We all love it as broadcasters, as fans. But are there any changes you'd like to make in any event or the weekend overall?
Well, I think one thing that would be fascinating to me is to see the best players, for instance, the Klay Thompsons, the Steph Currys, those people, the best shooters in the league, participate in that particular three-point contest. Think back to Larry Bird when he walked in the locker room and said, "Who's coming in second tonight?" Like, those are great. We can't get enough of our stars. I'd like to see the stars have to participate in at least one event, Kev.
Good thoughts.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And here is Los Angeles now. West outside. Outside Bryant. Johnson. The putback doesn't go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bird. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bird's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
Here's for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pierce has gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. West outside. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Back to Johnson. Puts one up from 19. That shot is off.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's West following the three-pointer by Boston. The kick out to Bryant. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cousy with the bucket.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Now here's West. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shots good by Kobe.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson kicks to Bryant. Here's Russell. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Shaq with the screen. West passes to Abdul-Jabbar. West dishes to Bryant. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Bryant kicks it to West. And again, the Lakers no good. Pushing it up. Here's Boston. Russell's running. Bryant with the rebound.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Yeah, I think so, Greg. The defense will give up that deep a shot all day. You got to continue to move the basketball.
To stop the run. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Pierce. Passes to Cousy. From deep. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. West kicks to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, there is clearly a size mismatch, and from the mid-range, there's no way that shot's going to be blocked.
The shot's good from Cousy.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
West kicks to Bryant. Johnson left side. Back to West. Just 5 on the clock. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Pierce for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Pierce has got 18 points in the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. We've got Pierce. Havlicek is out there with Russell. And it's Cowens in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now. I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Johnson outside. Down low. Worthy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Cousy. And it's the Lakers on the break. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 13. Johnson's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Here's for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Cowens passes to Havlicek. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
And the shot goes in. 15 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
West outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pierce for 3. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Shaquille O'Neal again.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Got that one up quick. And it's now 26 points for Paul Pierce.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And really, this is where efficiency matters. Value every possession.
You simply have to make smart decisions. You're only hurting yourself with these miscalculations.
And again, Boston with the triple.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
West kicks to Baylor. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pierce. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Pierce has got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Johnson dishes to O'Neal. Stolen by Havlicek. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. A rebound by the Lakers. Johnson for 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
Cousy gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cousy's got 17.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Stolen by Havlicek. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pierce with the ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Johnson, a wide open look. Again, Johnson missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Cowens. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
West passes to O'Neal. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Bill Russell. Russell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. John Havlicek on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
An exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Knocked away. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. McHale's checked in for Russell. And the Lakers also making a change. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. Picked by West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
Cousy can't hit. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Shoots. And Kevin McHale, the bucket on the assist from Havlicek.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Johnson outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pierce for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Pierce has got 38 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Johnson outside. Baylor up top. Over Cowens. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here's for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, they have leaned on this guy to carry their offense today, and he has come through with flying colors.
West kicks to Johnson. To the paint, here's Worthy. He can't get it to go. McHale with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Stolen away. Pierce for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Pierce has got 44.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
To halt the run, Johnson can't get it to go. Pierce kicks to Havlicek. Buries it down low. Havlicek's got 22 points.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
That's tipped. Releases. And another basket for Boston. Johnson with it. He's got 18. West outside. Here's Worthy. Rejected by McHale. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. McHale's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Johnson kicks it to West. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots from 14. The shot's good on the assist by West. Chamberlain got his second bucket.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. I mean, you're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. And the Lakers with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Worthy. Bryant comes in for Baylor, and it's Scott in for West. Havlicek. And again, Boston with the triple.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Poked away. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Kicks to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
And here's Boston. Cowens. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Here's Johnson. He's got 18. There's the pass to Cowens. But they recover it. And it's Boston with another. Now Scott. Dishes it to Johnson. Takes the three. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Havlicek from beyond the arc and then some. Havlicek's got 30 points.
Yeah, this guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Goodrich, who's checked in for the Lakers. McHale against Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. And just miss after miss right now.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cowens passes to Pierce. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Pierce has got 47 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shoots from 12, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
There he is, showing off his low post skills. Go to work, young man.
Here's Cowens, and again, Boston with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pull up Jay, and it's Boston with another.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
The dish now to Scott. Got a piece of it. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Scott. Off target with the open look.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's McHale, and it's slammed in by McHale.
This guy is a beast on the board.
When he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss, and usually with authority.
Pass to Cowens. Shoots over Chamberlain, and another basket for Boston.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Here's Kobe, rejected by McHale. And so it's Boston, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Things were going Boston's way from the beginning. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got O'Neal. Kobe is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson, and it's West in at the 2 spot.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Here's Johnson, and no good, trying to use the glass. Pierce for 3. Great play by Bird to set it up. Pierce has got 50 points.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
Kobe, that's for 2. Again, the miss by Kobe. It's stolen by West. Here we go, one-on-one. Count that bucket.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
I got to believe that's something they talked about during the break. Getting him some good looks in the paint right away.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. Here's O'Neal. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
West kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Bryant. Pierce covering to the inside. Here's Shaq. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I'll tell you, he gets into terrific post position. The entry feed is right where it needs to be.
From deep three-point range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
West dishes to O'Neal. Stolen by Bird. Here's Cousy. And again, Boston with the triple.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Tipped away. He kicks it to Bird. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bird's got 11 in the second half. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And that one's good from Havlicek.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Here's West inside. Will it go? Bird against Abdul-Jabbar. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 22.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Wilkes, the pass to Bryant. Here's Wilkes over Cousy. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And here's Bird for three, and again, Boston with the triple.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Havlicek against West. Now the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. West against Havlicek. O'Neal is screen on Havlicek. West kicks to Shaq. Stolen by Pierce. And here's Bird from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And he has 28 points for the game.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple. And the Lakers with possession here. And here is West to the middle. Wilkes. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Wilkes. And Boston with the rebound. Pierce has got his fifth rebound in this one. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got 35 in the game.
I'll tell you, it was the sharp passing that led to that shot. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Kobe. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Garnett wide open, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. Right wing. West kicks to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
You know, I think, Greg, the faster the tempo, the better they are. And I love the pace they're playing with right now.
Kobe kicks to O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. He feeds it to West. Bryant gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bird outside. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Got that bucket in no time at all. Allen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Boston. West dishes to Bryant. Here's Wilkes, defended by Allen, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And again, Boston with the triple. Now here's West. Pass to Wilkes. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Goodrich is checked in for West. Outside, Kobe buries it from three-point range. Kobe's got 6 in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's Los Angeles. And Thomas over to help. Here's Kobe. Mikan's shot is good. Mikan's got his first basket.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And it's Russell with that extra effort.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Goodrich with it. Pass to Mikan, and stolen by Russell. It's Thomas outside. Good on the triple. Thomas got 6.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Goodrich passes to Gasol. Gasol setting the pick for Kobe. Rebound Boston. Russell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Allen on the wing. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 8.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers head athletic trainer. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. But one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Bryant to end the run. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Poked loose. Gasol kicks to Bryant. Puts one up from 19. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bryant's got 8 points here in this quarter. So it's Boston now. There's Thomas with the 3. Drills it from outside.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Gasol. True on the 14-footer.
Leave him open from mid-range like that, and there's not much doubt he'll knock it down. Come on, guys, you got to think.
Allen, that's good.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
59 seconds left in the third. Goodrich against Thomas. Gasol up top. The high post shot. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area. And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Baylor's checked in. .26 seconds left to play here in the third.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got 12 points now in the quarter.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 15 points.
How How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Goodrich misses. And so it's Boston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action after this word. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And here's Los Angeles. Garnett out there with Parish. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Allen. And it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Goodrich kicks to Scott. Over Jones. Mikan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
On the basket by Jones. The Lakers on offense. Outside Baylor. Here's Mikan, defended by Parish. Stolen by Parish. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Baylor. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Gasol, a screen on Rondo. Goodrich dishes to Gasol. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Knocks it loose. The shot's good from Parish. And here is Los Angeles now. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The shot by Baylor, no good.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Well, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Allen's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Scott kicks to Baylor. Feeds to Goodrich. Gasol is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Rondo. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, the D just not quite close enough to prevent that three. I mean, you can't give him that kind of space.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Doris, the new designated player veteran exception, allows teams to pay their biggest stars much more money than any other team can offer around the league. How good is that for the league in terms of competitive balance?
Well, you would never, to me, want to see a player like LeBron James or Kevin Durant underpaid relative to their value of the team. And I think for a long time, Kevin, that was part of this. And so I'm interested in your take. I want these guys to be fairly compensated. And that's the most important thing.
I do love when a player is developed by a team and stays with that team. We see so few of those instances in pro sports, but a lifelong Pacer or a lifelong Celtic, I think to me that has great meaning, especially if I were a fan of that team.
Well, we were so used to that as kids growing up. You know, those players stuck with our team for extended periods and many times for their entire career.
Yes. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from three, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Tipped away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Scott kicks to Goodrich. 4 on the clock. It's on target from the high post. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Garnett's got everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. That's tipped. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The shot's good from Parish.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Boy, when he's alone in the open court, he just attacks, right? I mean, turning on the jets and finishing easily at the rim.
Kicks it to Scott. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Rondo. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Allen against Baylor. Lays it up off the glass.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wilt.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Doors for you in evaluating how good a player was over his career. You can look at analytics, statistics, whatever avenue you want to take. How important are the rings, the championships in that equation for you?
You know, I know there is some conversation that's saying if you don't have a ring, your career wasn't great. I would say this to you. Karl Malone and John Stockton are in no way diminished in terms of their Hall of Fame credentials simply because they lacked a ring. Sometimes it's the era within which you're operating. Michael Jordan was the greatest player of his generation. Some would say the greatest player of all time. I would say that Karl Malone and John Stockton, unfortunately, were at their peak, in the peak of maybe the greatest player, Michael Jordan. So in no way is someone like Patrick Ewing diminished in terms of his stature and greatness simply because the Knicks were never able to break through. I don't buy that argument.
You frame that so well. Jones for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's Garnett from outside the arc. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. One-on-one fast break. And again, Boston with the triple.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Baylor a screen on Rondo. Chamberlain kicks to Gasol. Here's Baylor. And he overshot that one, missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Guys, you will not see too many of those kind of threes in transition.
The pass to Goodrich. Baylor against Allen. Here's Goodrich. And the rejection by Parish. But he recovers it. Shot clock at 3 to stop the run. Baylor gets the bucket.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Ray Allen.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Allen against Worthy. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the 3 in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Here's Scott. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. from deep three-point range. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Jones. Garnett's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Boston. Here's Scott. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Allen's gone an incredible 5 of 5 shooting from the arc. 15 points coming on that three ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Wilkes. He's guarded by Thomas. Chamberlain kicks to Goodrich. And the Lakers with another miss.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
Here's Jones. Knocked loose. Worthy against Jones. Worthy, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Pass to Wilkes. He dishes it to Worthy. Three-pointer. Los Angeles keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Jones for three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that kind of defense will cut it against most shooters from that range, but he's not most shooters.
Passes it to Wilkes. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Got that bucket in no time at all. Garnett's got 11 points in the quarter.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Stolen by Thomas. And another basket for Boston. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wilkes. Knocked away. Rondo against Goodrich. 6 to shoot. Here's Wilkes over Thomas. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
And the basket by Jones. Jones has gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. To stop the drought. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Rondo. And again, Boston with the triple.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Here's Worthy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you train a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilkes. Chamberlain with a screen on Thomas. Here's Wilkes. The teardrop falls in.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dishes it to Chamberlain. He kicks it to Worthy. There's the pass to Mikan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.